Now to the rising tensions in the Middle East. Israel striking dozens of targets in Lebanon as Hezbollah launched a barrage of rockets in one of the largest exchanges since the war began in Gaza. Meanwhile, ceasefire talks are expected to start up again, but the sides remain far apart. Our foreign correspondent Britt Clennett joins us now with more from Tel Aviv. Britt, good morning.
Good morning, Whit. Yeah, U.S. aircraft carriers remaining in the region to prevent an all-out war, while IDF operations in Gaza forcing tens of thousands to flee. This morning, with ceasefire talks on the verge of collapse again, Israeli forces issuing new evacuation orders for a 15-square-mile humanitarian zone in Gaza. An explosion near Al-Aqsa Hospital causing havoc. People fleeing the facility, the only functioning hospital in central Gaza, in panic. The fighting closing in on Deir al-Balah, where Gazan mother Arwa Naif is facing a sixth move in 2 months.
We, people on the ground, we are not among the calculations of any of these parties. The lives of people here are not counted at any level by anybody.
As the IDF expands its offensive in Gaza, over the weekend, Israel launching what they say were preemptive strikes on southern Lebanon after detecting plans of an attack on Israeli soil. Lebanese health officials saying 3 died and 2 were injured. Hezbollah forces in Lebanon firing at least 340 rockets into northern Israel. Israel saying 1 IDF soldier died after being hit by fragments from an Iron Dome interceptor. 2 other soldiers injured. The IDF says most of the intended targets were in the north, with others in central Israel. Among those, a complex of intelligence bases just north of Tel Aviv.
Most of their missiles and drones and rockets were destroyed on the ground, likely from really good intelligence.
Tensions between Israel and Hezbollah might be relatively stable for now, but leaders on both sides have signaled they won't back down. Whit?
Rick Clennett, thank you. Let's bring in our chief global affairs correspondent, Martha Raddatz. And Martha, these escalations could have major implications for the U.S. presence in the region.
Exactly, Whit. The U.S. military has had a very visible, very robust presence in the region with 2 carrier battle groups. That means aircraft carriers with supporting combat ships and fighter jets. And this morning, the Pentagon making clear those ships will stay in the region. The Pentagon had also announced publicly that we had a guided missile submarine in the waters within firing range of Lebanon and Iran. It is very rare for the U.S. to make such an announcement. But these warships are seen as not only a security backup for Israel, but as a deterrence. And while this morning it looks like a wider war has been averted, Iran itself has still not retaliated for the assassination of a senior Hamas leader visiting Tehran last month. That seems to be put on hold as Iran decides exactly how to respond, given they have new leadership, and they also worry about the implications of a wider war given U.S. dominance. Gio?
Tensions are very high in the region. All right, Martha, thank you for your reporting.